Hey coaches, what's going on? It's Coach Beast here with another video, and I have a good one for you today. We're going to talk about how to become a youth football coach. That's right. We're going to talk about how to become a youth football coach, what it takes to really get into it and be a good coach, all right? Before I get into this video, do me a solid and subscribe to my channel. You'll really be helping me out big time. All right, so let's get into it, guys. So to become a youth football coach, it's really not hard. And I think the best way for me to share with you how to do it is to share how I got into youth football coaching, all right? So when I first got into youth football coaching, I had just came home from the Air Force and had a medical issue. So they sent me home and I was devastated, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I was absolutely devastated because I wanted to serve the country. And I remember coming back home, I was heading to my mom and dad's house. And I used to always see this youth football team practicing at my old elementary school. So, you know, I knew that, okay, I'm this 20-year-old guy, just got sent home. And I think I was actually 19 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm this young guy, you know, just got sent home, had plans for to serve in the United States Air Force, you know, for 4 years and see where that takes me, right? Those plans totally debacled, right? So I decided that, okay, I know football. I played football. Let me try to coach. Let me coach. So I went out to the football field where the coaches was, and I asked them, I literally asked them, what can I do to become a football coach or to coach football? What do I need to do? And the first thing he told me was, okay, just go up to the Recreational Center. We're in the para league. All you got to do is go up to the Recreational Center, let them know you want to be a coach, and they are going to give you instructions. They're going to ask you what team you want to coach. You know, do you have any kind of criminal background? They do a background check, the whole 9 yards there, right? So that's what I did. I went and I told them I wanted to be a coach. They gave me all the instructions. I did the background check. I was good to go. Now, mind you, this is back in 2007. So things were a little different back then. And really, I would say it's worse now than it was back then in terms of leagues needing coaches. And, you know, this one reason why I think the quality of youth football has gone down is because leagues are needing good people, just needing people to coach kids now, because people are not volunteering to coach. And don't get me wrong, I totally understand why people work, people have life they have to deal with. I get it. But I'm here to tell you, this is why I feel like, and this is why I'm making this video, it's because we need good people coaching our kids. You know, even if we reduce the amount of leagues that are out there to focus on having quality people coaching our kids. And when I say quality people, I'm not talking about people who just know football, because youth football is strictly volunteer, and youth football is about giving back, teaching kids life skills, life lessons, discipline, teamwork, character, things of that nature. We need those kind of people coaching our kids. We need high character, disciplined people who know what success looks like, so they don't take advantage of kids trying to get success and build their ego up. No, we need people who care about kids, care about family, value community, value the qualities and the morals that make a society great. All right, so that's my mini rant right there, y'all. But anyway, you know, I went to the rec center, got everything taken care of. I went back to the coach, let him know, hey, you know, got everything together. I think I actually called him And he was like, all right, awesome. And, he was like, well, we don't have a head coach for our 9U team, 9U, 10U team. It's going to be it's basically, I would coach the 9 and 10-year-olds, but there's some 11-year-olds as well. But, so I took that job. I took it. And I just needed to get out. I needed to do something. I needed to feel like I was, a valuable member of a society. I was making an impact, right? And it was one of the best decisions I made, because my whole life, sports has been a blessing to me. I've never been like the best player on the team. I've never been, I didn't play college football, but what I did know is that I had the mind of football, I had the mind of business, and I had the heart to help others and help my community. And that's all you need. I know some of you guys are afraid to become coaches, and a lot of your fear is rooted in the unknown. But I'm here to tell you, getting into youth football coaching is not hard, okay? Getting into it is not hard. Staying in it is the thing that's difficult, right? Most leagues out there and rec centers are just begging people to volunteer and coach kids. I mean, in my league years ago, I remember it was such a drought. I want to say it was around COVID, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a little farther back than that, but the league was struggling so bad that we only had 4 teams that was able to hit our roster requirement, right? Which is just 11, 12 kids, right? So that lets you know how bad it got. But one of the reasons why a lot of coaches, and I know this is not the purpose of the video, but I like to be real and transparent with you. One of the reasons why a lot of coaches don't coach is because of the parents and things of that nature. But I'm here to tell you, if you have the right systems and processes in place, it's going to mitigate a lot of issues in your program, especially from you having a toxic, coaching environment, toxic program. A lot of things will mitigate that if you got organization and structure. All right. So, and I'll tell you guys this, if you haven't already, go down to my description box. I'm doing my first ever coaches clinic for people who are serious about youth football coaching. So, whether you want to get into it for the first time or you a seasoned coach, you've been in it for a while, I strongly recommend you go down to my description box and sign up on the waiting list. Right now it's a waiting list to join my first ever coaches camp. And once you get on the waiting list, I'm going to be updating you on when enrollment is. But the spots will be limited to about 15 to 20 guys, and I've already got, I made the waiting list yesterday, and I think we're already up to like 25, 30 coaches, and I haven't even informed all the other guys, which means that it's going to be a lot of people trying to get in. So make sure you get your spot before it's too late. Anyway, so the rec route is the number one route, and it's the route that I really recommend for most of you guys, because you're going to get a lot of families and people who just want to put their kids in rec to teach them the fundamentals of the game. All right. Number 2 is travel football leagues. All right. And there's different levels to this with the travel football leagues, but the same principles generally apply. Is that, you reach out to the league president or program director, whoever's in charge, let them know that you're interested. A lot of leagues got websites where they give you instructions, as to, what to do and to be a part of the league, and the big difference I've noticed with rec opposed to travel football league is that travel requires a lot more time, of course, but a lot more money typically, where depending on your rec league, where you're going to play. Everybody's going to play at the same spot. That's at least how it is down here. Everybody play at the same spot. and everybody go home. With travel leagues, you know, and by the way, I don't have nothing against travel leagues, especially if the culture is right and things of that nature. But usually with travel leagues, you're traveling 50 miles, 60 miles. If you're in a bigger state like Cali or Texas, you may travel even more, even if it's a regional game or something. So you just kind of have to pick your poison as to, you know, which route you want to go and kind of what you want to do. So guys, that's pretty much it. You know, again, how to get into coaching youth football: go to your rec league. Number one, all right, go to your rec league and see if they got a football program. Number two, there's a lot of independent leagues or community-based leagues. Reach out to them, email them, call them, just go in person. I go in person. That's just me though. I like to stare somebody in the face. They know who I am. They know I'm serious. They know I'm business. And I go that route with it, right? And so, you know, again, travel leagues, and I'm here to tell you guys, travel leagues are awesome, but a lot of travel leagues, not knocking them, but just being completely honest, they're not the same. So definitely check the culture out. What's their reputation? What are they known for? It's a lot of drama in that league. I stay away from them leagues. But if you want to do travel football, you can. Again, mainly, I would do a Google search, look up local leagues in your city or wherever you want to coach, and follow their steps. And then whoever the directors are, the people who are decision makers, I will connect to them on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere on social media, and just to get a feel for them and the league and all of that. And then again, I'll reach out to them. So like I said before, guys, getting into youth football, into coaching youth football is easy. Staying coaching youth football tends to be the more difficult task. All right, guys, so I hope you got value from this video. If you did, again, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to join the waiting list if you're interested in the coaching clinic. All right, that's it, guys. Win more games, score more points, beast out. Peace.